I'll call this meeting to order. It is Tuesday, April 8th, 2025, and it is 2 o'clock, and we're here to review Cogswell lane contract with our fire mitigation. Bill, I'll hand it over to you.
Okay, this is kind of up in the head end of what is the East Fork of French Gulch, kind of up there, Moose. What do they call it? Moose something Drive.
Oh,
you know where it's at.
Yep.
This is Rick Luna's property. We did a piece for him about 4 years ago, and he's been trying to get us to come back and do another piece for him. So this piece that we're going to do is 5 acres. And it is probably one of the flatter places in the valley.
Okay.
I mean, it's not where you have to grab out, reach out and grab a hold of stuff to pull yourself up the hill.
Okay.
We already went out for bids on this one?
Yeah, this is the only bid I got.
Only bid you got, okay. Now, is this one funded through a grant already?
This is funded through Title III.
Title III, okay. Is there any grants that can?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Rumor still has it that public land resilience restoration grant is still in play, because a lot of it is state money.
Yeah, we haven't heard nothing on that one yet, huh? State? Okay.
They told me we could possibly hear by the end of this month or mid-May.
Okay.
And we still don't know where the community wildfire protection grant that we put in for.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if I'm assuming that it still froze up in.
That's the 7 million.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still assuming that it's still froze somewhere.
Okay.
Or been away with, and they just haven't told us yet.
Now, would this area be within the I-90? It wouldn't be any part of the I-90 corridor? No.
It's outside.
Outside it. Okay.
Just barely.
Just barely. Okay. Is there more of an area over there? More need of an area over there? I mean, for.
We've, in the past, since I've been here, we've done probably 8 different properties up in this area. And then before me, when Henry was here, he basically had probably 10 or 12 properties that were already done.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, what we have now is we have some sort of fuel break from Drummond Peak to the South Fork there at the mouth of Pine Creek.
Okay.
And that'd be the west side of Pinehurst.
Now, on this, have we talked to the clerk and Timmy? What do we have left for our Title III this year? Are we doing all right?
The last report I got, we've got about 160,000 in there still, and they are going to. There's a big push right now for Congress to pass the SRS.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a couple things that they were supposed to have a meeting on it here real soon to.
Okay. Now this is part of the SRS, the Title III.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what we're playing out with this year.
Yeah. Well,
this budget. This is we're using last year's approved funds.
Yeah.
Okay.
once we get done with this, I'm hoping that we'll be able to move to that Miller's Way phase 2, because we just, like I said, we just got the okay on that 150,000.
That's the grant.
That's the grant.
Okay.
And then we'll leave the Title III SRS alone for a little while and
Okay.
see if some of these other grants are going to come through.
Okay. Now on this, how many other people do we have on this list that are requesting this? Is there quite a few? Are we getting more?
I'm getting 2-3 calls a week right now.
Okay.
As the weather gets nicer and it starts warming up, then it's like we might be getting 10 to 15 calls a week for people wanting us to come and look and do something.
Okay. And I suppose you're looking at it strategically as fire breaks and things like that, where the areas that we need the most, probably.
Yeah.
Deciding from there on exactly how this.
Yeah, because right down here is Pinehurst.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get it to where when we go in and do work, we're doing protection for more than just one home.
One homeowner. Okay.
Where it's okay.
Well, I'm trying to get it like, that whole south end of Pinehurst, from like the church there on the corner up Little Pine Creek. We're going to do that piece.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to put that in the I-90 stuff. And there's 115 acres there.
Okay.
We're going to do. So that'd protect a lot of that south end of Pinehurst. Another one we're going to do is some work in Elizabeth Park. We got another 50 acres. And it's going to protect their water system. Plus, there's homes on each side of the ridge there. We're going to take it right down to the homes on both sides of that ridge. And
okay.
so there's probably 45 homes just in Elizabeth Park that will help protect in some way.
Okay. And we only have one bid.
Yes.
It's pretty hard. It's going to be pretty hard for people to beat Tenderfoot because he's a disabled vet for one, and he's got all the, I don't know what all those numbers mean and stuff that he's into, but it helps him get grants in some way.
Okay.
Because he was working up on the naval base there in Bayview. Isn't that where it's at? Bayview?
Yep.
He went up there and did some work for them this winter.
Okay.
So.
All right. Any public comment? No. All right. I'd entertain a motion to accept the agreement for the Luna project in the amount, accept the agreement for the Luna project with Tenderfoot LLC for $17,000. I'll just do the motion. I'll motion to approve the Tenderfoot or the Luna project, and Tenderfoot LLC was our only bid for $17,500.
Second it?
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
I just need you to sign
Sign
this
that one.
second page of that one.
Okay. That's it. All right. Meeting adjourned.